time has come. The top two seeds in the college football playoff have arrived for their championship moment. Two teams that have essentially been on a collision course for months. They had high expectations, high pressure, but they met those challenges. Now, which side will go home fulfilling their ultimate dream here tonight? Welcome to Raymond James Stadium, home to a pirate ship and the Buccaneers in Tampa, Florida. As we'll see the number 2 seed in this playoff, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on last year's national champions, the Ole Miss Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion. Championship at stake. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here's the handoff. First down and more. He's still running. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Boy, this back is running very well today and living up to so many great backs that they've had over the years at Miami. Edgerrin James and Frank Gore and Willis McGahee and Clinton Portis. All those guys won a lot of games and ran the ball well. Right now, they got to be loving what they're seeing from this back.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He shreds the tackle.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And just a short gain this time. We're able to get him down.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Offense trying to move into scoring position if they can convert 3rd and short here from the 50. Breaks free. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. Here we go on 4th down. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
What a job by this offense picking up the first down. As a play caller, you look at where you are on the field. If you punt it, there's a chance it goes into the end zone for a touchback. If you kick the field goal, it's a really long kick. So this is a great opportunity to be aggressive and pull the trigger to try to come up with a big play. They get it, keep the drive alive, and now they can get a touchdown.
An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. Short throw complete to the tight end.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the nice game.
Here we go, 7th play of this drive in the championship game. 3rd down and short. QB decides to keep it here. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
The offense has had really good rhythm in this drive, running the ball, throwing the football. It seems like every play has been positive yards until that stop right there by the defense.
They need 5 yards here on 4th down to keep the drive alive. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looking for his big tight end. Wide open downfield. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
They'll try to run this one in. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Here's a handoff, testing the middle. And he's tackled out at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. The Hurricanes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Third and goal. Looking to throw the ball. Launching one to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Well, that is a tough way to start this game for this offense, throwing an interception on their first drive. Big thing now is you go to the sideline, talk to the offensive coordinator, make a couple adjustments, and come back and play with confidence next time you get the ball.
The offense with poor field position, backed up inside their own 10. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. It's a shotgun run call. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Incomplete. He was good as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
The Rebels will bring their punt team onto the field. And this is off the side of the foot. And no chance for a return as the punt sails out of bounds. Offense retakes the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And now the handoff. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Offense now operating in the red zone, facing a 3rd and short from the 20. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's getting 4th down and inches.
I think he makes the right read here. He gets the ball out to his receiver, but the receiver's got to win. He's got to win that one-on-one matchup against the defender, and he doesn't. So now we've got a 4th down.
So no field goal try here. Coach keeps the offense on the field to go for it on 4th down. Quick throw to the quarterback off the RPO. The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal from the 9.
Gutsy call to go for it, but it works. The quarterback and receiver are in sync, and you pick up enough yards to move the sticks.
The receiver makes the catch. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line. So, Kirk, we reached the end of 1. So far, a defensive stalemate here in the early stats illustrating the story. As we get lined up here for quarter number 2, we'll see if the offenses can get going. They didn't do much in the opening quarter. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a 2nd and goal. Looking to throw yet again. Incomplete. Tried to find the receiver there. Just missed it.
Risky throw here on 2nd down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on 3rd down coming up.
Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Gets rid of it on the move. Oh, and another incompletion.
Well, they decide to throw the ball here on 3rd down and short. I really thought the easy thing is just run the quarterback or hand it off, pick up the 1st down, keep this drive alive, and get 6 points on the board.
And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. They pass up the chip shot field goal attempt. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Offense looking to throw the ball. Moves to his left now, escaping the pocket. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. They draw first blood in this national title game.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Oh, he's missed it. The extra point is no good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. He gets loose. Here he goes. Across midfield. The 30. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Ole Miss. Way too much speed in that play.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
PAT good. It's a 7-6 game. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Does doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll run it to the left. Breaking free at midfield. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield at the 42.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. But that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. And looking to throw now on first down. Caught by the receiver. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
They keep him off balance with a run. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
The important third down play coming up. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. They stop him behind the line. That's going to set up 4th down and short.
Well, the quarterback keeps the ball. He's trying to make a big play on 3rd down. He probably should have gotten the ball out of his hands. Now, we've got a big 4th down coming up.
It's 4th down and 4 to try to keep the drive going. Catch made over the middle. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver's past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
Pass is tipped at the line and will fall incomplete. Good play.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Oh, the pass is picked off. Oh, he's bringing it back. Touchdown, Rebels. A defensive score in the title game, and this place is coming unhinged.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
They'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. They connect on the PAT and lead 14-6 now. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. First down, looking to throw the ball. Over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. From the shotgun, it's a handoff.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Throws to the tight end. Oh, it is incomplete. A chance for a big man takeaway there, but he couldn't quite hold on.
And I think the quarterback here forces the ball because it's third down, but he's got to be careful having the ball on his own side of the field. That ball was almost picked off.
They're going to go for it, try to keep the drive going. 4th down and 7. Throws it to the right. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB.
Well, they come out of that nickel package, and the move pays off, gives them an extra defensive back on the field, a little bit more speed and awareness, and it pays off for this big interception.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. And the single back takes the handoff. Oh, what a move. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. And the Rebels looking to run some tempo here.
That's a really good run by this offense, and Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Looking for some space. It's Sams. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Pressure is coming. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right, but man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Defense is coming after him. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Knocks that one right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Pass caught. 2nd down now. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. On the move now. Using his legs here. And the junior decides to pick up the first down himself.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Makes the catch. And that game moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up for the 46.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages, because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
And the Canes will line up on 1st and 10. Wants to throw it. On the run, he's going to chuck it deep. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal yardage to the 9.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Canes trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. First and goal, handoff. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
What a job by this offense here near the end of the half, leaning on the run game to cut into this lead and make this a one-possession game. Talk about seizing some momentum.
Extra point splits the uprights. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Looking to throw it on 1st down. The ball is picked off. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now just before halftime.
Well, your best player is going to make big plays in these kind of moments, and that's what happened right here with this defensive back. The offense in a tie game in the red zone, looking at points, and instead, the defense with the interception. In a tie game, their offense now has the ball.
So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? First down, looking to throw the football. Trying to create here on the move. Touchdown, Canes, as they put 6 more on the board.
Well, this guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
The PAT puts him up 3. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in. What a catch. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the 1st half. So on 1st down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Just time enough for one more play in the half. Here comes a handoff. He's past the marker and still going. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Canes will kick this deep, begin the 2nd half. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he'd left that one in the end zone. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. Trying to get something going early here in the 2nd half and jump on top. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. Gets some space around the 30. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
Brought down, it crosses midfield to the 46. The Rebels come up to the line in a hurry-up.
The offense comes up with a huge gain. It looks like they're going to go up-tempo. Keep this momentum going and
Bring the pressure, and down he goes. First down sack, pushes the ball back. Second down coming up.
Boy, you talk about blowing a play up. What a job by this defense. That is a big-time loss from the sack. But look at the offense. They're keeping the tempo going. I'm surprised.
He's wide open. Look out. They make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Rebels getting set on 1st and 10. And they'll use the ground game here. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. Takes the handoff again. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Well within field goal range now, but they're hoping for more as they line up here on 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Touchdown, Ole Miss. And that will give them the lead now. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. And now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They're now throwing here to start the drive. Hit as he released it. Oh, and he dropped it. Very uncharacteristic play by this wide receiver. 2nd down.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. Either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Hurricanes come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Running out of time in the pocket. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
But I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
4th down. He's throwing for it. Another pick. Wow, that's the 4th tonight. Could take it all the way. Touchdown, Rebels. The defense comes up huge in this championship game. Listen to the crowd.
An aggressive approach by this offense backfires. The defense not fooled at all. Good job of stepping in front of this throw, and they take it back for a touchdown.
They try to add the lead now with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Hurricanes offense retakes the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Breaking free at the 35. They break him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Pass falls incomplete on the deep shot, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's check it out. So the call is defensive holding, and that's a big boost for this offense. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up. Offense near midfield.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one.
The ball is loose. The defense has got it. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? Inside the 10. They'll finally bring him down, but what a play. The takeaway and a huge gain on the return.
Chris, I cannot believe that he put the ball on the ground, working with the lead in the national title. You just know the head coach and the offensive coordinator told the offense before they ran onto the field, guys, hold on to the ball. The only way they get back into it is if we turn it over. It's exactly what they've done, and now your opponent has an opportunity to cut into this lead.
Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play. The Hurricanes will come to the line to run the hurry-up. On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Miami. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kirk.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Try to make a play from deep in his end zone. And he's got some space here. Gets some blocks. It's a foot race. They can't catch him. Touchdown. You talk about an unforgettable moment for that guy. A kick return for a touchdown in the championship game.
Chris, I didn't know if he had the speed to be able to take it all the way back to the end zone. Initially had some good blocks to spring him free, and then was just outrunning some angles that some of the kickoff coverage team had. Nice play.
And the point after is right down the middle. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's a sack. They trap him inside the 5.
I personally love the aggressive approach here by this offensive coordinator. You got to take some chances. You got to create some matchups. But if you don't protect the quarterback, you have no chance.
And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker.
Well, Chris, with this style of RPO, the quarterback has to do a really good job of staying on that ride with the running back to make sure that the defense is really up against.
It's a sack. They've got him back at the 4-yard line.
Between the defensive scheme and the athletic ability of this front and the linebackers getting pressure as well, the way they've been able to harass this quarterback has a lot to do with why they're enjoying such a big lead in the national title.
So here they come on 4th and long, trying to overcome that crucial sack on 3rd down. This won't be easy. It's a 4th down stop. The offense will take over in plus territory.
Chris, I understand being down a couple scores, it's 4th down, you've got a good field position. Hey, let's keep this drive alive. I understand why you go for it. Unfortunately, not.
Touchdown, Ole Miss. Still no answer for this offense.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on 1st down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, it really looked to me like those linebackers in zone coverage had their eyes in the backfield looking at the quarterback. They lost the running back sneaking out on the angle route. I thought the quarterback did a nice job of waiting, being patient, and then making a nice throw for a 1st down.
It's a quarterback keeper, running with purpose. And he's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option. Whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
Off of RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs. And the Canes line up on 1st and 10 now.
Man, this wide receiver has been a difference maker in this football game. He's got 2 touchdowns already. Now they look to him again, and he picks up the 1st down.
Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Pulls it in. It's Rourke. Ball carrier brought down what is the final play of this 3rd quarter. And Kirk gets Ole Miss on top. We're just 1 quarter away from crowning a national championship. Let's check out the game summary so far. Now we're set to start the final quarter of play here. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Catch made in space. Look out. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. The Canes come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. 1st and goal, try to run it in. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. All right, 2nd down and goal now for this offense. Receiver makes the catch. Tackled after the completion down at the 1-yard line. They need a touchdown here. Down big in the 4th quarter. 3rd and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. They stop him behind the line. That'll set up 4th down now.
Man, that is just incredibly impressive by this defense. And they're looking down there. They're incredibly hyped up, and they should be. That's a great goal line stand, 3rd down, and you're able to come up with a tackle for a loss.
Looking for 6. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
Not necessarily something you would recommend, but when you know your talent, you know your talent. This quarterback does what you would not expect him to do. Puts the ball into double coverage, and guess what? The receiver comes down with it for a touchdown.
So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. And they tack on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. They'll hand it off. Running with purpose. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Important second down play coming up.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember, the ball is inbounds, and the clock keeps moving here late in the game.
He'll take a deep shot here. And it's intercepted with a desperation throw here. Look out, he's in the clear. Out past the 30. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Canes. A defensive score in the title game, and this place is coming unhinged. That was an enormous touchdown. They're still behind, but it's a one-possession game, national championship on the line.
Yeah, the offense did their job to make this thing interesting. Now their opponent. What will their opponent do? Are they going to try to kill clock? Are they going to just try to run the football? Are they going to get aggressive and throw and try to score themselves? Still, a lot can happen here in these closing minutes.
Point after, up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Rebels offense back out on the field. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
So 2nd and 10 after the previous play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He escapes the pocket. Oh, it's incomplete. A rare drop from an excellent wide receiver. Brings up 3rd down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you gotta have to come up with and make a catch.
And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's intercepted. A crushing play.
Boy, just when it looked like they had complete control of the national championship, they turned the ball over. The only real mistake they could have made to give their opponent a chance to get back into the game, and they've done it.
They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
They stop him, but it's a first down. The junior quarterback showing toughness, standing in there to take the hit. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
One of the biggest plays we've had so far. 3rd down and the crowd really getting into it. Turns it loose downfield. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They finally get him, but a big gain moves the ball to the 10.
Boy, the defense missed an opportunity to here put a lot of pressure on this offense. They allow them to convert. They could have got them to 4th down with the lead that they have. Boy, this could have been a knockout punch.
They continue to march toward a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Looking to the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped. It would have been a touchdown. 2nd down coming up now. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Running back with the football. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. Convert here on 4th down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. An inside give now from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Down 1 possession in the 4th quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. Big throw to the right, looking for the first down. Touchdown, Miami. Still no answer for this offensive machine. Monster stage, another touchdown. This quarterback and receiver having a game we're never going to forget.
Well, and the defense right now has got to be pulling their hair out, trying to come up with ways to slow him down, whether they play zone or they play man. Nothing is working, and give credit to this quarterback. He just keeps dialing up his guy and keeps coming up with touchdowns.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. And now the running back's got it again. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The pocket breaking down. Cannot get the throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this stage of the game. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. The loss sets up a 2nd and long from the 20. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. The pass rush closing in. Finds room to the 30. And tackled there by the defense. They crank up the tempo here for this important 3rd down play. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Bringing pressure. Hit as he releases it. And the pass ball is incomplete.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
The receiver grabs it. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
Risky call here by this offense. I thought the quarterback might wait a little bit longer for him to take his route beyond the sticks, but he gets the ball out of his hands. And how about the job by this receiver to fight for that first down?
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
Another positive game by this back. I tell you, between the offensive line sustaining blocks and this back's vision and ability to explode into that 2nd level of this defense, this guy is having a monster day in the biggest stage of all in the national championship.
Time ticking away. Can the offense win it in regulation? Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Caught behind the line. It's Sands. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
This play's really well defended here by the defense. They try to sneak the back out. The defense is aware of it. Not only aware of it, keep him short of the line of scrimmage for a loss. Sometimes those backs can sneak out unidentified. This time the defense saw him and made the play.
Important third down play coming up. This would be a 56-yard attempt if they don't gain anything. Can he get there on the ground? They make the stop, but good enough for a first down at the 29. And the defense will take a timeout here. 22 seconds on the clock.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
And the Rebels lining up here on 1st and 10. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And a timeout taken by the offense to stop the clock with 12 seconds remaining. Defense cannot get this offense to 4th down. Offense continues the long drive. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground, and they'll stop him short of the line to gain. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. So here we go. In the final seconds, one swing of the leg for the win. He made it! A walk-off field goal to win the national championship. That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. For the last team standing at the top of the mountain, Kirk, national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play.